Coming here live at you, Christina, Creating with Christina. And I have had some kind of throat virus for the last week. My voice is starting to come back a little bit. I still don't feel great, but I missed Monday night stamping with you all, and I thought I would try to do today's Thursday Funfold with you. So you'll just have to excuse all the uh, sickness. I don't know. I went to the doctor and they gave me little pills to help with my cough and some steroids. I had a little bit of a fever, but yeah, so that's the update on me. But like I said, I've been sick for the past week, and but I really didn't want to miss this with you guys today. So let me turn on the chat so I can see who's with us. There we go. Good morning, Tiffany and Darlene. Hello, Linda. Hello, everyone. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to be using the new Delicate Pines paper and die set. If y'all haven't seen that, snowflakes made with pine needles. It's really fun. Yeah, I have not done anything with the card. I haven't done any prep, so this might be a little longer than usually. Usually I have everything cut out and ready for you, but I went to the clinic this morning, so I'm a little behind, but that's okay because we're going to get this done. I love this card. It's called a Circle Cutout Funfold. I've made it in the past. I was looking in my back records, and it looks like 2021 might be the last time I did it. So it's been a while. I actually learned this card from, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've totally drawn a blank. Hold on. Yeah, well, if her name comes to me, I'll let you know later in the video. I'm sorry, you guys. It's another great thing about getting old. You forget everything. So anyways, let's turn the camera down so y'all can see what we're doing today. All right, there we go. Here we are. It's whoops, let me turn my camera around. It's a little backwards there. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that looks better. All right, Delicate Pines. Here is the stamp set, and like I said, it's pine boughs, but made like snowflakes. How fun is that? And then there are tons of dies. I barely got them all on this one magnetic sheet here, but yeah, we'll be playing with that. Let me put that to the side. We're also going to need 2 circles. I pulled out the 2 1/4 and the 2. We're going to layer. In this case, we're going to layer a snowflake on the hole that we punch out. We're also going to need a piece of cardstock that coordinates. All right. And so I pulled out the spruce. Oh my gosh, I have no brain this morning. All right, hold on. It is called, there it is, shaded spruce. Shaded spruce. You can see, here's the number for the paper, but I wanted to pull the paper out so you can see it better. Now, all these you can cut out, and we'll be cutting some of those out. Then the back side is, have you all ever taken watercolor and then sprinkled rock salt on it and let it dry overnight? That's what this effect is. It is so fun. I love it. It looks like snow or ice. And it comes in all kinds of shades of green. So this is the pretty peacock here. And it's got the olive, shaded spruce, old olive, I think it's even got green garden green. I'm not sure though. Yeah, there's garden green. Okay. All right. So that's the paper. Lots of fun. So it can be winter, Christmas, whatever you want. Then we've got our cardstock. So is everyone with me? Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Yes, my birthday is Saturday, and and we're going to have major thunderstorms here in the Metroplex area here in Dallas-Fort Worth. So looks like we'll probably celebrate on Sunday, but that's okay. That gives me one more day to get better. Oh, I love that. She says, hello, Christina, and all my fellow crafters from the cold British Columbian Rocky Mountains. Oh, boy, I bet it's cold up there. Love it. All right, let's get my cutting thing here. You're going to cut your cardstock down the middle at 4 1/4. So you have an 11-inch by 4 1/4, and then we'll be scoring that to make our folds. All right. Now, save this. I'm going to punch a circle out of that. Oh, I need this here. So we're going to score this at 4 1/4. So we're going to make a square and get your cutting blade out of the way. There we go. 4 1/4, and then at 8 1/2. Okay. There we go. Yep. Yep. Okay. I want to, then I am going to, what am I going to do here? I'm going to fold it. All right. So basically this is how it gets folded. And if it didn't get quite, sometimes when you fold it exactly like that, the paper like gets caught in the groove of the second one. It kind of bows like that. No problems. Just fold it as it is and then take your bone folder and kind of smooth it out, and that'll help. There you go. Now you've got it. Now it lays flat. Okay, so we're going to open it back up. And here on the 8 1/2 score inch, that's where we're going to cut our circle out. Okay, so this is called a circle cutout fun fold. Circle cutout fun fold. And I'm using the 2 1/4 inch. Okay, and you want to line it up the best you can. Okay, and it doesn't have to be exact, but you want it pretty exact. But I just eyeball it. There we go. That looks good. And if you don't want it all the way, you can pull it back just a little bit. I'm going to pull it just back a little bit. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to take that scrap paper and punch another one because we need it. That one has a score mark through it. Not that that matters, but we want it to be sturdy. So there we go. All right. So far, this is what we've got. We're going to need some white cardstock. Let me grab out my white. And I'm going to want a 4-inch piece for writing our sentiment on. So let me grab my trimmer again. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'm going to make this into 4 equal pieces here, and I can use them as scraps. There we go. Okay. Now cut this one down to 4 inches. I don't know if this wastes my paper or not, but it just makes it nice to have a whole stack of this size paper in my paper stash, and I have run out, and so that's why I'm making some more now. But usually I have a whole stack of these 1/4-inch sheets, quarter sheets, I guess you'd call it. Anyway, so 4 by 4, that's for writing your sentiment. Now I also need a 3 1/4 inch strip for the sentiment. Now that was for my original card. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to need a 1/4 inch because this sentiment here is pretty thin. I think a 1/2 inch will probably do us. Let me double check though. If I put that on there. Whew, just barely fits in there, but yeah, we're going to do the, so that's a 1/4, that's a 1/2. I'm going to do not quite 3/4, but not a 1/2 inch. So I'm doing, what would that be? 4/8 would be half, so 5/8. So we're going to do a 5/8 strip. There we go. That's for our sentiment. This out of the way. Get that out of the way. What else do we need? We need, oh, we're going to make a, probably this large pine cone in the die set. I think that'll work great with a little piece of spruce to tuck our fold in to hold it closed. You'll understand better when I keep working this. But yeah. All right. So far, so good. Oh, from the designer paper. What do we need from the designer paper? We need a 4 by 4. Okay. So let's cut the 4 by 4. And a 2 1/2 by 4. In that case, let's go ahead and cut this at 4. Yeah. And that gives me a 4 by 4 and a 2 1/2 by 4. There we go. I've got those two pieces. Actually, I can't remember which. I think I was going to do the back side of this one and the back side of that one. There we go. That looks good. And remember, these will be in your email later today. I probably will take a nap after this, though. I'm already kind of tired. I tell you what, getting sick when you're older is no fun. It takes you forever to heal. Yeah. Oh, hey, Marianne. Oh, no, you haven't missed me yet. I just got started. And for all the measurements, you'll get it in the download today. So be looking for that. Yes. And looking at my other people. Hello, Katie. Hello. Awesome. Teresa. Yes, it's my birthday week. Actually, it was so funny when my husband and I first met. It was my birthday, then it was my birthday week, then it was the birthday month, and now it's the birthday season. The whole season of fall is my birthday. I just love this time of year. It's so much fun. All right, let's go ahead and get some of this put together here. So a quick review. I have a 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. Then I punched a 2 1/4 inch along the fold line here. Okay. And that's this circle. Then I cut another circle out to make this one sturdy. Then I've got this 4 by 4 piece, this 2 1/2 by 4, this 4 by 4, and this 5/8. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And we are going to glue our DSP to both ends. So, oh, well, it's too late now. I forgot you're supposed to put this on here first and then punch the circle, but I should be able to still punch the circle. All right. Let's get my tape here. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Why is this one? Two and a half. Is it supposed to go right up to the edge? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought it left a gap, but it doesn't. So yeah, it definitely is not correct. All right. I put the wrong measurements for this. So we're gonna have to redo this. I've got to get an 1/8 of an inch cut off of here. So this is going to be fun because it's got adhesive on it, but that's all right. All right, so I had it at 2 1/2, but that's how long this piece is here. So I want a border here. I don't necessarily need a border here though. So I'm going to come back an 1/8 of an inch right there. Come on. All right, and cut that, and then be very careful lifting it up because it does have adhesive on the back. Come on. It should come up easily because this cutting surface is real slick. Yeah, it came up fine. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now let me get my 2 1/4 inch punch out again. Come here. Ah, there we go. All right. And all right. Okay. I hope I have that right. That's all right. It's a little off, but that's okay. It'll be all right. Yeah. You can see I got a little bit off there. Yeah. Remember to put the DSP down first before you cut the circle. There's your warning. All right. This will look fine. Okay, where am I? Coordinating cardstock, punch another 2-inch circle. Attach the 2-inch circle to the lower flap by adding adhesive to the bottom section. Got it. Okay, yeah. So how this card works, okay, whoops, this goes inside like this. And this piece goes here. And then when you open it, it's like that. Isn't that cool? Okay. So we want to make sure our 2-inch piece only gets attached right there. If you'd use this piece, which, you know, you'd think, oh, I could just use this piece, which I guess you could, but it's got that score line on there. So if that bothers you, that's why we cut this piece out. All right, let me get my liquid glue because that's nice and sturdy. I like liquid glue. And we're just going to put a little liquid glue in there. All right. Hold that for a sec. Okay. So this is what we have so far. Yay. Love it. Now, what I was talking about, see how that flap, something needs to hold that flap down. So I want to use this pine cone cutout. So we're going to, because that's a nice big pine cone. I think that'll work really great as it to hold it. But by a pine cone by itself looks kind of boring. So I thought, let's do a little sprig with it. So I'm looking for some pine. This will work, this piece. Okay, even though this is part of a, this is really fun. So they have all these pieces here you can cut out and create your own snowflake. Come here. So see it, like, you put them all together and you make this really, and you make another one of these. And anyways, lots of fun to make another snowflake. So all fun. And then you can make a little one too. So here's a little snowflake. Yeah. So you have that one. Yeah. You can have a little snowflake built like that, or you can take 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, and make a big one. And then you put the little one on the big one. And I think the little one fits on here. It sure does. So that's what we're going to do there. All right. Okay. Let's get some colored paper out and some dies. Okay. Are we with me still? Yep. Any questions so far? Debbie is here. Hi, sweet Debbie. How are you? What am I thinking here? What am I needing? Oh, colored paper. Duh. Good grief. I'm really losing my brain. All right. I like pecan pie for the back of my pine cone. That should work. Be big enough. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And then the early espresso for the other part of the pine cone. Let me see. Do I have any little tiny scraps? No. This one, I'll just cut that down. Okay. And then for my pine boughs, so there's a lot of green going on. I was thinking it'd be fun to do a white snowflake up there, a white pine. And so I need my white. Actually, I had some white, didn't I? Yeah, here's some white. Okay, and so we're going to cut out some white. We don't need this big one, though. Oh, no, I was going to put this. So this one I want color to put with this. And shaded spruce, old olive. Let's do the old olive. Yeah. So pull out a little piece of old olive. Don't you love creating on the fly? Ooh, I have lots of scraps of old olive. Yep. Okay. Let me get all this out of the way. Oh, and this is, okay, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and punch a circle out of this. Yeah. So if you want to layer your circle so it has like a border like that, and I think that's going to be pretty like that. So we're going to do that. And I just use the 2-inch circle. So just use a circle that's smaller than the big one. So far I've used the 2 1/4 and the 2-inch circle. Hey, you know what, you guys, y'all, I'm starting to feel better. Maybe all I needed was to get with you guys, and that would make me feel better. Yay. That or my medicine is kicking in. My doctor gave me steroids and cough pills. So hopefully that's going to do the trick. All right, got that. And okay, got that. There we go. And these little guys, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, let me pull this big old monster in here. Actually, let me get my little one. I have my big cut and emboss machine here. I've been doing that 30 days. I am so behind, but I figured, you know what? I just can only do what I can do. I did not plan on getting sick while doing this 30-day sketches, but they'll get done. I let number 17, I published number 17 last night, and today is the 22nd. So at least I'm not completely behind. I mean, I'm not trying to do 30 in one day. And I have a lot of them already set up in the back. I've like pulled all the stuff I need to make them. So yeah, I'll get caught up eventually. And y'all are so patient with me. Good grief. Y'all are like the best. All right, that's going to be too small. So let me cut that. I mean, too big. So let me cut that down. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. That up. Okay. This on. There we go. So are you all enjoying the 30 day of sketches? Have y'all been watching it? I hope so. It looks like you are. My YouTube statistics show that my views are up quite a bit. That indicates to me that lots of people are watching them. So that's good. All right. So we have this. This one got stuck in there. Hold on. My tool. There we go. And this. So 6-sided snowflake. That's kind of fun. And we're just going to put that right there. That's okay, but it looks kind of boring, doesn't it? Let's, I think I'm going to leave that there, but I think what I'll do, they have some designer paper in this series that you can cut out this one here. Oh no, all my papers just fell. Oh well, you can cut these little ones out. So let me grab that snowflake. Well, I thought here it is. I knew you could. All right. So is it this one? Yeah, that one can be cut out. And I think this one can be cut out too. I'm not mistaken. Yes. All right. So I'm going to cut these things out. Hold on. Let me find 2 that are on the edge. That's too far on the edge. That one's good. Okay. And of course, these little pine cones, you can cut them out too, but I don't want a little pine cone. I needed a bigger pine cone. And then these little ones, that's the littlest one right there. So, oh, but that's the same color. So let's go with this one here. There we go. That works. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love it. You know what? While I have that piece, I might as well cut it out, right? So here's this little pine cone. All right, and you need some washi tape. I love this blue paper tape. Have y'all seen this stuff? It's paper on one side, and it's got the stickiness of a Post-it note on the back. So it's not very sticky at all. It's a lot less sticky than washi tape. Washi tape I was starting to find was sticking too much to my paper and starting to tear it. So I stopped using that and started using this. But when you have little pieces like this, you don't want them to move. You do not want them to move. Okay, got that. Come on. There we go. Oh, barely even see what I'm doing here. I'm going to move. I need to do this little piece. I thought I could have. What did I do with the brown? Oh, I don't know. Losing my brain already. Okay. And I swear I tore off a piece already. Maybe it's underneath here. No. I don't know. Maybe it's under here. Nope. And then the dark brown. Oh, good grief. Come on now. I know I pulled it. Oh, well, I'll get another piece. I am losing my ever-loving mind. There we go. Okay. I think I got it. And on there. Oh, don't move around. Oh, it moved. Darn it. That's why you got to use the tape, I swear. Okay. Okay, sorry for rocking the camera there. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a fun snowflake. What do you guys think? Hello, Polly. She says, I like fun folds more than layouts, but it's nice to see what others make too. Yes, Anna. And Judy said, I've loved creating the daily cards with you. Oh, great, Judy. I'm so glad. I know Marianne has been making them too. She's been posting them on our page. Don't forget, you guys, we have a private Facebook group called Christina's Creative Stampers for you to post pictures of the cards that you make if you'd like to do so, because we'd love to see them. All right, let's move this off of here. That's there. Can go there. All right, I'm looking for this one here. All right. Here we go. And the snowflake. Alrighty. Yeah, I really am feeling better. I may not have to take a nap after this. I think I can get right to the newsletter. That'd be good. Catch up a little bit. I do get energy when I'm with you all. That's a pure sign of an extrovert. Whenever you get energy when you're around other people, extroverts are like that. So I do. I love being around people. All right. And even if you're virtual, because I know you're real. I know you're real, but you're virtual. All right. Got all that. Got all that. Oh, I didn't cut this piece out. What color did we want to do in this? I think I wanted to do Old Olive. That's what I said. Yeah, Old Olive. That Old Olive. Here it is. So there we go. And I only need that little bit there, so I'm not going to worry about how big the paper is. There we go. One last turn, and we are ready to put it together. This is going to be a pretty card, you guys. I'm excited. Whoever came up with pine tree snowflakes was a genius. What do you guys think? Pine tree snowflakes. It's so fun. Oh. Come on. Tell you what, they're very delicate, though, when they come out of the die. They're so tiny. So be very careful with them. All right, so we've got that. And then this pine cone decided that the little seeds inside decided not to come out. So we got to get those. There we go. There we go. All right, and that goes on this piece. Awesome. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Okay. Let's move some stuff out of the way so we can create. Let's pull this down. Okay, snowflakes are, I can build it upside down. It's okay. It's going to be the same either way, right? Okay, so we have this, and this first. Okay, and I want them to be all symmetrical. Actually, let's get the silicone mat out. And, well, I'd say get the silicone mat out. What happened to it? Here it is. And that way I don't get glue on the card accidentally. There we go. And we'll build the snowflake, then we'll put it on the card. Okay. So we got 1 and 2. Don't put it on the third one. You don't need it on the third one yet. Okay. And like that, and like that. Good. Yay. Perfect. All right. Now those other two pieces. So we're going to put this one here. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So I kind of want it off a little bit. There we go. And then this one on top of it. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. So put that little dot there. Okay. And oh no, you almost don't need another one, but that's okay. Since I cut it out, I'm going to use it. Yeah. There we go. Oh my gosh, how cute. And I'm actually going to put a jewel in there too, I think. Okay, let's bring our card back out. Let's get some dimensional here. Hello, Linda from Idaho. Good Thursday morning to you too. Yes. All right. Okay. Looking good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, let's see how that worked. Isn't that fun? And so then it flips open and it flips open. All right, we're not done yet. Like I said, we're going to need a pine cone here to hold it closed. So let's get a little glue on the back of this. Just a little bit, not very much. There we go. And then I just turn this over and line up the edges right there. Let it fall on top of it. Make sure none of the dark brown is showing and we know it's on top. So it's exactly the same all the way around the edges. Okay, so that works. Now I need to get, this pine sprig. Okay, and yeah, that looks good like that. Okay, and a little dimensional. Now, before I put the dimensional on here, though, I need to see where it's going to go on the card. Hold on, it's deciding to come up. You stay down there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want it stuck to the bottom so that the top tucks into it. So we're going to put it way down here. Okay. And make sure it doesn't land. Actually, if I do it this way, there we go. How about that? There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we have that and that. Looks good so far. So now that comes, well, I say it comes up. Come on, please. There we go. And then it's just stiff. That's all. Okay. That's not good. It came out loose. Okay. All right, and our sentiment. And then we need our inside piece also. So let's do our sentiment. Here we go. Got that. And ours. Is that going to fit? Ooh, just barely. Okay, and this one says celebrate the season. And color green. Should we go with, let's go with shaded spruce. I don't use that color very often at all. Yeah. So clean. Okay. Awesome. And I'll just do a quick, there we go. And a couple of dimensionals. I guess it really could have been just a ½ inch because 5/8 seems a little big, doesn't it? So, oh well. There's a little bit of an optical illusion there on me. No biggie. Okay. There. Yep. And where is that white piece? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. No, I didn't. I thought maybe I'd cut my snowflake pieces off of the white that I'd cut out. But I didn't, and now I can't find it. All right, well, we'll just cut another piece. Good grief. Yeah, this is definitely a day for me to take note in my craziness. I just can't seem to, I keep losing everything, forgetting things, forgetting words. Got the sniffly nose. There we go. Good thing we have lots of paper. Okay, now open it up. There we go. Oh, such a fun card. I love it. And where's my tape? Excuse me. Oh, I'm so glad I did this with y'all this morning. I really debated whether or not doing it or not, and I'm so glad I did. Yay, we are done. Okay, this is, I'm thinking maybe I should have put the pine cone down a little further because it's not wanting to tuck in there very easily, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Celebrate the season. Oh my gosh, how fun. Let me back up here. Here we go. All right. It says, Catherine says, I missed the beginning of the video. I'll catch it later. Okay. Yep. It'll be there on YouTube forever. As long as there's a YouTube. Oh, there's my Catherine from Limerick. Oh my gosh. How fun. I love it. Oh, I so want to go to Ireland someday. And I don't see any questions. Lisa said the 30-day samples are so awesome. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm enjoying making them. I wish I wasn't so behind, but I'm going to get caught up. Awesome. Here we go. Marianne said, which stamp and die set are you using? I'm using Delicate Pines, Marianne. Delicate Pines. It's an entire suite. Has paper, stamps. Oh, I forgot the bling. Yeah. So we were going to put a little bling in the middle of that. So these are really cute. I don't know if you can. Well, let's try it this way. They're little stars. Little jewel stars. Isn't that fun? Red, green, and clear. Let me put one on the card. All right. I think I'll put a red one on the card. You know. Oh, and they come in two sizes. So we have the bigger and the littler. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'll show you in just a second. Okay. Take you and put you right there. Okay. Yeah. There. So I put a little jewel in the center there. Yeah. I could put a couple more jewels down here or wherever, but so fun making snowflakes out of pine boughs. Y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully, God willing, I will be back Monday night for paper pumpkin scrapbooking. Okay, so I'll put the paper pumpkin together, the Christmas cards, and then I'll show you a scrapbook page alternative to do with them too. And let's see what else. Don't forget, we are having free shipping right now. Please don't forget. So even if you're a demonstrator, remember, that's one of the best perks of joining Stampin' Up! Is that when they do sales like free shipping these 3 days, you not only get the free shipping, you get your discount also. All right. So I know I need to get on there and put in some more orders because free shipping is a lot. It's 11% to ship things. And when you put a, $200 order in, that's a lot of money for just for shipping. So, okay. All right. Y'all have a blessed weekend and I will see you.